Hello, welcome to Andrew Explains. Today's movie is going to be over. Hold on. There we go. Today's movie is going to be over Star Wars: A New Hope. And let's get started. All right, the beginning of the movie. It's kind of confusing. All right, you have to be just completely aware. You had to be concentrating on this movie, okay? If you're not concentrating, you will have no idea what's going on. So first, Leia, her name is Princess Leia, by the way. She is a princess, okay? Not like just some regular girl. She is a princess. Anyway, moving on. Moving through this whole story, she is being attacked by Darth Vader. He is the bad guy of the story, okay? He is all dressed in black, and he has a lightsaber, and he just murders anyone who defies him, alright? He will slice you up without a second thought, or he can choke you. He can choke people just like... It's pretty scary, alright? Anyway, so he has a bunch of his men, and they are boarding Princess Leia's ship, okay? It's scary, alright? Everybody's afraid and running away. But there's some people fighting back, of course, because, you know, she has this army, right? Obviously, because she's Princess Leia. So they're firing like crazy, but these guys are firing like little machine guns at them, and it's terrifying. Like, these guys are like, as they're being shot. It's terrifying. Some of these guys are like, it's, you don't want to be on the ship at this time. But anyway, R2-D2 and C-3PO, they are robots, all right? They're droids, or whatever you want to call them, okay? These are the good droids, okay? They carry Princess Leia's message. They get in this little shuttle, and they're going to try to find Obi-Wan Kenobi, okay? He is a good guy, all right? One of the good guys. There's many good guys in this story. Movie, my bad. All right, anyway, so they get onto this desert island, or desert, what's it called? Planet, okay? It's a desert planet. There's nothing there besides these little tiny little creatures, and they wear these little brown robes, and you never really see their faces, and they're just terrifying, all right? And R2-D2 and C-3PO go two different ways, okay? And R2-D2 is all by himself going through this canyon kind of idea, right? Swirling, it's, okay. Anyway, and these guys are like perched up on these rocks, and they just sneakily, you know, stare at him for a while, and and R2-D2 is just down. One hit, he's dead. Or he's not dead, but he's just like knocked out, okay? It's scary. He just collapses just like that. Anyway, and C-3PO, he gets caught too, alright? And they're on this huge shuttle. It's a moving shuttle. It's gigantic. And it has all of these different droids in this shuttle. They're just all over the place. And Luke and his uncle are trying to buy some of them. They need like a translator, which C-3PO is. He's a translator, and he can speak tons of different languages. You want him to speak like Chinese, he's there. He's got it. You know, Japanese, and then English, he's got it all. He knows all of them. He can just spit them out just from memory. All right, he's crazy about how he can do these things. R2-D2, he's supposed to like, he's basically a co-pilot. You know, you shove him in this like thing, and he just controls it. He's just like a pilot. Or a co-pilot for the pilot. He's pretty crazy, what he can do too. Anyway, and Luke and his uncle, they choose them, and they bring him out, you know, fix them all up and all that good stuff. You know, give them a little oil bath, all the good stuff, all the good things that droids like, okay? And R2-D2 wants to find Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he knows, he is just burned into his memory, and he knows where he is, and he's on the same planet as they are. Okay, and he just takes off as fast as he can go. All right, and he's pretty fast. All right, he's not really that fast, but he's just gone. And they catch up to him, and they find Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, and they talk to him, become buddies. Okay, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's like, okay, you gotta defeat Darth Vader, and Luke's like, I don't know who Darth Vader is. Whoa, and they go through the whole explanation, and then Luke's like, oh crap, my family! Ah! And he races back in his little flying hovercraft, and he gets there, and his family, or his uncle and aunt, they're dead. They're just wiped out. It's scary. Alright, and it was Darth Vader who killed his uncle and aunt. They were trying to find these two droids because it had the information that they wanted. But now they can't find it because R2-D2 is with Luke and Obi-Wan. So Obi-Wan and Luke travel into this desert to get to this outpost, right? And see, Obi-Wan is a Jedi, okay? He knows how to do the Force. and he can make people like change their thoughts. Like these troopers, they were like, we're trying to find some droids, and he's like, where are these the droids you're looking for? And they're like, okay then, that's great, and they just walk away. It's crazy, okay? And Obi-Wan is definitely a powerful guy, but they find another good guy. His name is Han Solo. Okay, this guy is scary. He has a blaster that he fights with Chewbacca, and he uses like a blaster too, and they can wipe down anybody, okay? They're all dead. It's scary how fast they can murder everybody in one area, okay? But they go into the Darth Vader's like space station, and they're trying to rescue Princess Leia, okay? Because that's their mission. And they go through this whole process of trying to rescue her and like falling into a garbage chute after they rescue her, and it is just caving in. They're like until C-3PO and R2-D2 can finally stop it before they're just like crushed into like a little pancake smash. But luckily they did. They survived, so it's all good. And Princess Leia, no, not Princess Leia, my bad. Sorry, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader fight. Okay. And they have lightsabers they fight with. They're not fighting with any of those stupid little blasters. They have freaking lightsabers that light up, okay? And it is terrifying if you were caught in the middle of this fight, all right? They are swinging their sword all around at each other, and the other guys are, and eventually Darth Vader won. He wins. He kills Obi-Wan Kenobi just like that, all right? He just stabs him, and there he is dead. And it's pretty sad, actually. It's a sad moment, but we move on, all right? We have bigger problems to deal with besides that, all right? And they decided they need to destroy this space station because there's bad guys in it, and you gotta destroy where the bad guys are. Kill them all. And at this point, Luke's starting to understand how to use the Force. You understand? You see what I'm saying? And I have some special effects to show you how I can use the Force too. Ready? Alright, you see, I'm going to make these balls, paper balls, you magically just fly with the Force. Are you ready? Did you see that? Whoa! Anyway, moving on. And so Luke is in this ship, and he's trying to blow it with his fleet, alright? The fleet are just flying in, and Darth Vader's in a ship too, firing at them, and they're all firing at each other. It's scary, okay? It's insane, all right? And they're flying in between these things. It's scary how fast they're going. I would have a heart attack before it even started, okay? And eventually, Luke's like, I'm gonna turn off my, scanner. Puts it back in, and he flies without a scanner. I'm telling you this for real. He flies through in the space station, going in between these crazy, beams and everything, and he fires at the center reactor, whatever it's called, and blows it up. It's insane. And he saves the day. All right, he blows up the whole space station, and Darth Vader just flies away because he's like, oh, let's not go back there. And he leaves, and they win. They all go back home, and they're just cheering, and he gets like a medal, and she gets medals, and R2-D2 and C-3PO gets medals, and everybody gets a medal, and it's just amazing. And that's really about it for that movie. After that, they just kind of hang out and have a celebration. And it's a pretty good movie. I recommend watching it. And that's really about all for today. So thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.